Welcome to News in Alberta. This is Special Ed. Today we're looking at my audit of the St Paul RCMP building.
Hey guys, this is Special Ed. Today we're going to be in St Paul, Alberta at the RCMP building. Quite a big building here for the size of the city compared to like Cold Lake, which is bigger than this. So that's the building right there. We'll make sure to take a crosswalk. Don't want them to have any excuse for anything. So St. Paul is pretty big. They have almost everything on one stretch of Main Street. It's a long Main Street. And they have all the stores and everything they need on Main Street. There's a few things in the back streets, but it's mostly houses. Down there you see the AG Corral, so that's the Ag Society. And then you have a few other things down that road. The museum is right there. Kind of have to cut across the road here. People don't slow down. So, Royal Canadian Mounted Police, RCMP building. Like I said, St. Paul, Alberta. It's quite a big building. I usually start across the road, but there's not much of an easement on the other side. There's a better easement on this side. So we'll do this side for now, and then we'll go in the public parking lot. It's got a few signs and a few other things. This seems to be the public parking lot here. The surprise of how big this is for the size of the city. I usually have my head and my full face covered, but today I wore my warmer jacket because it's not that warm out there. So I'm just wearing those handkerchief masks and bandana type of thing, and my jacket. Not many RCMP vehicles. I'm wondering if it's all inside here. There seem to be garage doors right there. People are slowing down. They seem to be interested in what I'm doing. So there's a parking lot right here, and I don't know if this is for staff parking. It might be. But then there's another parking lot down here. So I don't know if this is additional staff parking. They have plugs for cars, so this is staff for sure. They wouldn't have plugs for just the regular people. It's only like one line. I forgot my mic today in the car, and I don't think I'll walk way back over there to get it, so hopefully there's not too much wind. It doesn't seem to be a lot of wind, so hopefully you don't pick up too much. So there's a police car there that just arrived, and there's another one over there, and another one over there. They're kind of, that looks like an old one way over there. So oh, they have ambulance here too, so that would make sense. So it's so big. I don't know this city very well. I don't go through here very often. But they do have ambulance. So the ambulance would probably be in the garage doors that are on this building. They just backed right there. I thought they would go in the building. They're back there and running. They're probably parked there waiting for a call. It's a little chilly today. Should have wore a hat or something. chilly on the ears, let's go read what these signs say on public parking lot of a public property. So this, like Cold Lake, is a safe exchange zone. So you can basically, if you buy something on Facebook Marketplace or anything, you could come here to do the exchange of money and product on their public property, because they have cameras and stuff, which they don't have many cameras that I could see. Something you see rarely, but let's get closer to get more signs. So they have their phone like in a kind of payphone booth, which is what I thought it was when I saw it from afar. But that's their phone to get hold of them when they're not here. Door always locked. Please ring doorbell and stand back from the door. Hours of operation, they're closed on Saturday, and today is Saturday, so there's no one in there. Please note, St Paul RCMP detachment will be implementing temporary new hours starting Monday, February 16th. There we close for lunch. That's good. So, if you need help on your lunch hour, then you won't get it because they're having their lunch hour. The roof drain is pretty much frozen solid. Usually there's fire hoses or fire connections right on a building, but they have an actual fire hydrant. That car is still running. It's been here. It arrived when I arrived. And the ambulance still over there. So there's a few police cars and trucks back there. I'm pretty sure there should be ghost cars within those. So that car that's still running is SP200 for vehicle number. So this could be split parking between the ambulance and the police, but because there seem to be no connections here for plugging your car in the winter, but there is some on that little side parking. Seems to be the weekends that I hit the police stations, that I'm around police stations, so there's never anybody inside. They're all on call or driving around or So right here we see Canadian flag and the Alberta flag flying. A lot of cars in this yard for not being open inside. I don't know how many cops they actually have on the road, but because that car is still running there, and so is that ambulance. Oh, there's now 2 police cars that magically showed up while I was walking. They weren't there just a couple of seconds ago, but the 2 ambulances, people are getting out, and the 2 police cars are right there. Sorry, I dropped my cane, and it's hard for me to pick them up. So I don't know if they're changing shifts in that ambulance, but they're... Oh, sorry, I'm moving a little too fast here. These cops seem to be interested in what I'm doing. To walk around. Like I said, there's a lot of cars here for a weekend. That side parking lot is full. They brought the gurney to the police car. Don't know how much longer I'll be out here. It's getting a little chilly. I don't know if they're getting someone out of the police car and into the ambulance. I haven't charged my cameras in a bit. 2 of my cameras went dead since I've been here, so I only have my main one. Yeah, so they took someone out of the police car and put them onto the gurney. My zoom only goes to 5x on this old phone. I don't use my new phone because if I ever get it seized, then they're seizing my old phone and not my new one. But I should buy a better phone and just use my newer iPhone here for videos, or buy a good Android with a good zoom and camera. Be better than this 5x. I think my battery is getting low on my gimbal too, because it's starting to go wherever it wants. There you go. It went a little nuts, but I think I accidentally hit something a while ago and I was doing a weird view. So 2 police cars, no lights on. So I'm guessing it wasn't a big rush. Then they got in an ambulance that doesn't seem to be in a big rush either, so I don't think it was a huge emergency. And then, yeah, so that seems to be pretty much all they did today. They don't seem to be really interested in what I was doing. Should have wore my bigger gloves. My hands are frozen. Seems to be all the actions that's going to happen here today. The ambulance doesn't seem in a rush to leave, so car. They seem to be parking mostly way back there, cop cars. It doesn't say private or it doesn't say restricted back here, but I don't really want to get in the way of the ambulance. That's why I haven't gone back there. So it seems that that's going to be it for here. Like Cold Lake, like Bonnyville, Cold Lake and Bonnyville, they came and talked to me at least. Here, they don't seem to care that I'm on public property filming. So we'll head back out. Get out of here.
Well, let me know in the comments what you think of this audit. I think it's a pass. They didn't approach, they didn't do anything. Um, Even if there was an ambulance there and there was somebody on the gurney, uh, they didn't say anything about me filming. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.